good morning and welcome to P&V Sports. I'm Abel Sunday, and of course, we're starting today's show in a very sad note and a sad note. The death of Christian Chukwu, and of course, it's I think is a huge loss to the sporting world. I don't even want to say it's football alone, but the sporting world generally. And of course, I will not be doing this show alone. Me and Walter Odige, sport analyst from Lagos, of course is live with me right now already. Walter, good morning, and how is Lagos this morning?
Good morning, Mr. Abel. Lagos is very beautiful this morning.
Okay, like I said earlier, we're starting this show in a very sad note. The death of Christian Chukwu, and he was sick before now, and such an icon and such a huge, an important personality in the game of football. How can he just, like, I don't know, the before now, at least people should know about it. People should know what is really going on. I think the media is not even doing enough. I don't know whether it's the media or the FA himself. So, but such an if you go abroad, if such a thing happen, you see everywhere. In fact, nobody in this country will not know that, okay, Christian Chukwu is this, or the condition of Christian Chukwu and stuff like that. What do you think way forward we should be doing with our icons?
When you talk about Nigeria football, we can stay here and talk about many things that are wrong about our football, about our sports in general. We can talk about 10, 20 things that are wrong. But the few things that are right are not even done properly. Christian Chukwu, the chairman, is such an icon. Like, it doesn't get bigger as far as icon is concerned, as far as legend of Nigeria football is concerned. It doesn't get bigger than him, and it's such a shame that the world is not really out there, or the message, like, by now, media houses, TV stations, radio stations, we should be seeing a tribute video. Sorry, we should be seeing his video all over. We should be seeing clips of his glorious achievements, both as the captain of an AFCON winning Nigeria side, and also the coach of the Super Eagles. So it should be talked about more. We should be celebrating him, because even in his death, he's a legend, he's an icon, and that deserves celebration. But it is Nigeria, it is what we are. The first person, or the first set of people or group that is supposed to lead the line in this celebration is the FA, the Nigeria Football Federation. Obviously, he died on Saturday. On Monday, the FA is coming out to debunk that they are not owing him salary. So is that what they should be doing at this time? This is a moment of grief. This is a sad moment for his family. This is a moment to mourn a national hero. The issue of owing him or not owing him can wait till other time. What the NFF should bring out right now is clips of Christian Chukwu, the chairman. We should be seeing clips of him. We should be seeing a documentary of him. We should be seeing a proper tribute to him. And we've not seen that. What the NFF have come out to say is, oh, we are not anymore. We did it. No, those are not necessary. Those can come out 1 month later, 3 weeks later. Yes, no problem. But for now, it should be only respect. Anything that we should be talking about Christian Chukwu should definitely be only respect, and respect alone. But it's Nigeria, like I said before I started this conversation. We have so many things wrong with our football and our sport. And it's high time we start treating it, because if not, we will lose it forever, because we are actually losing it. We are losing it. A lot of persons every day by day are no longer interested in Nigerian football. A lot of persons every day by day are losing interest in the Super Eagles. A lot of persons every day are losing interest in what is going on in Nigeria sports. And I won't blame those persons. I just think the Nigeria Football Federation hasn't done enough. The Nigeria Sports Commission haven't done enough, to keep Nigerians interested and intrigued about what is going on in our sport and in our football. Legend as big, as high, as huge as Christian Chukwu should not pass away, and nothing is being done. Basically, nothing is being done. So it's a sad one. May his soul rest in peace. And yeah, he's a
Okay,
legend of the game, like you rightly said.
amen. You just mentioned something just now that really should I say arouse my curiosity. Don't you think way forward, if this thing continue like this, a lot of people, just like you rightly said, because if you see abroad, especially let's just use the English Premier League as a case study. When you see someone that they try to immortalize them, you see their statue somewhere, or you see during game day, you see their pictures on some people that we don't even know about. You understand? They will tell you 19 this person played for this. You understand? And such a thing. And I believe that it goes away, not only there, them showing those pictures on screen, even down to their family. I'm sure they must be able to, maybe they must have given them something, or taking care of them in one way or the other. Do you understand? But unlike our own situation, nothing to show for it. But with this, just like you rightly said, many people will lose interest. And don't you think some of our players now will like, why I wan put body now? Wetin want keep body wey after all, if I finish from here, they don't, yeah, they just na to use and dump. I think that is the, they say okay, now just to use you and dump you. After I don't finish here, nobody even gets my time again. I remember during the Victor Osimhen outburst with Stephen Keshi, when he said he was even having after one game also. Sorry, I said Stephen Keshi, I beg your pardon. What is his name again?
He need a judge.
Finidi George, thank you. So I remember he was saying something like he played for this country. He even have a broken toe or something. He have swollen leg or something. Nobody even called him to even say, "Hey, how far you have to go to Germany or what to see to do something or to see his doctor or something like that." Those are the pain these people bear after representing us. Sometimes even when the result did not come our way, we try to castigate them. Look at what we did to Alex Iwobi during the AFCON, when he had to bring down his Instagram. A lot of things, and they bully them. They don't even care how they feel and something like that. But don't you think if we can maintain this culture or try to adopt this culture while they are even still alive, let's try and see how we could make things better for them somehow, just give them in return. This is what we have to give to you for you representing us. Thank you. We know we can't do enough, but at least this small thing, just thank you.
You've pointed everything out. These things everybody is watching. The current players, crop of players are watching. They are seeing the way these legends are being treated, and like you said, they will be thinking, "Oh, we cannot go get one mad career-ending injury for Nigeria because they will forget you." That's just the fact. If any of these current Super Eagles have any real serious injury in the books of the Super Eagles, trust me, it is their club that will take responsibility. Because as far as Nigeria, the Super Eagles is concerned, nothing will be done. Even if anything will be done, it will be substandard. It will even be something that can even expose them to further damage. So, like you said, it affects how they give, what they give to the country. It affects them saying, let me give my best, let me fight, let me die, let me do this. No, 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 no. They will not do that because, yeah, this is this is this is like the biggest name in Nigerian football. Like one of the biggest names, top three biggest names in Nigerian football, and this is how he's being treated. Like no awareness, no proper tribute, no proper celebration of his life, of a legend. And it's sad. It's sad to see. So yes, like it's we are in a country right now that, to be honest with you, I won't lie to you. To be honest with you, we are in a country whereby everything is going wrongly. We're getting everything wrongly. And the only thing we need to get right, because this will keep a lot of persons going, this will keep our sanity going, is our sports sector, because this is where you will get the youth. This is where you will get the youth interested. This is where you get the population of the people interested. So if we can get this sector right, trust me, it will help solve a lot of problems. It will help solve a lot of trauma that Nigerians are going through, to help solve a lot of hardship, because opportunities will be there. Parents will begin to hope that, yeah, my child can be this, my child can be that. But for now, we need to do better, and little things matter. Little as giving the late Christian Chukwu, the chairman, a proper um, documentary, a very world-class documentary after his death it's so simple. It's not big. This thing, the production of such will not cost more than 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million. Those are not money. This is something that can come out from even one of the NFF personnel pockets. So we need to do better. That's what I can just say about that.
Okay, well said, Walter. I think talking about the NFF and the treatment of his own players, I think it can never be overemphasized. But as the event unfolds, we are going to keep tap and follow up the story how it goes, and I hope that they do the right thing by God's grace. I hope they do that. Okay, let's move over to we'll still stick to Africa before we move. Let's under 17. This present under 17, you will not believe that Nigeria is not even partaking at all. And this is where we really have a stronghold. Even in the world, we have won under 17 5 times. So we are even the nation that have won under 17 more in the world. Though we both Africa and where anywhere you want to call in the entire world, we are even in heavens. Both on earth and in heaven, we are the nation that have won more under 17s more. And look at our football now. I think it's dying gradually. And you know, if you want to even track back, you see even same thing with the female football. We were dominant at first, but now we are even struggling. We struggle. Before, if Super Falcons are playing, you go say, these people, maybe na 7-0. You go say maybe if these people that's okay. These people strong. Okay, maybe na 7-0. Super Falcons go score them. That's to tell you how strong we are. But right now you cannot say that again. We are even using penalty to even win some games. I remember the previous 2 games. Be previous. Is it previous to AFCON or what? We used penalty to get
The last
some
AFCON.
ahead. Okay, the last AFCON. So you could imagine. Now back to the under 17 we are talking about. We have this country that's qualified now, ready that will be going to the World Cup. We have Egypt, we have Morocco, we have Tunisia, we have Cote d'Ivoire, we have Senegal, Burkina Faso, Mali, South Africa, Zambia, and Uganda, but no Nigeria. Can you imagine? There are how many countries here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. But you cannot find Nigeria in Africa. We are not even 10. We are not even saying okay, best to qualify. 10. We are not even among. Is this not doom, or does it not smell doom for us?
It is exactly what I was trying to point out earlier. The truth of the matter is football. Let me not say sports in general. Let me say football is one thing that Nigeria Nigeria is actually very, very good at. We have the talent, we have the personnel, we have the people, we have the coaches, we have everything, and this is our stronghold. Football is our birthright. It's something that we can do. It is something that has taken us so far to the world. It's something that has given us Olympic medal, like the side 5 AFCON title, 5 on the 17 World Cup. It's something that has taken us to 2 under 20 World Cup final. It is something that has taken the Super Eagles to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. It is something that has made our women win 9 African Cup of Nations, Women African Cup of Nations, 9 on the row. It is something that has taken our women to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. It is our pride. It is our joy. It is our source of inspiration. It is the only thing that the old Nigerians love wholeheartedly and are willing to give our best for. But this is the problem. We have the wrong set of people in charge of our football. We have politicians now taking charge of our football. Politicians, it's been our football is being politicized because to think that Nigeria did not make it for the under 17 AFCON or the under 17 what's it called? World Cup.
World Cup.
It is a shame, a big shame. The under 17 AFCON is currently going on.
Yes, they're in semi-finals now. Yeah.
Under 17 AFCON, and we are not there. It is a big shame. This should be an abomination. This should be an abomination. This is something that you know when Mazi in a Nigerian film, Hollywood people say abomination. This is something that should not be heard of. This is something that should not be heard of. This is something that should not be heard of. Do you know why I'm telling you this? because this is our stronghold. We are the best under 17 nation in the whole of the world. Not Brazil, not Argentina, not Spain, not England, not France, not Italy. Nigeria, we are the best under 17, and now we are missing the African Cup of Nations. We are missing the under 17
World
World
Cup.
Cup. So it's a shame. This is like if you cannot get it right at that level or at that stage, trust me, you cannot get any other thing right. We are going to miss back. We are on the verge of missing back-to-back World Cup. This is the first time the Super Eagles of Nigeria will be missing out on consecutive World Cup. What a shame that is, and that is where we are now. That is our level right now. We are inconsistent. Just let me give you a clue of how useless. Sorry for using that word. How useless and how clueless the people running our football are. You were saying something about the women national team, the Super Falcons. Do you know that the last time the Super Falcons played a game was in October last year when they played two friendly against Algeria, one in Ikene, one in Lagos. Do you know that since then, the AFCON, the women AFCON is coming up in June. It's coming up in 2 months' time. The Super Falcons have not played one match since November last year. They've not played one match. Whereas they've been three international windows, three free windows, of which two matches are supposed to be fixed. They've been three of such windows. Algeria have been playing friendly matches. Morocco have been playing friendly matches. South Africa have been playing friendly matches. The Super Falcons of Nigeria have not played one match two
And you
months
expect them to
into
go
the
and perform
WAFCON.
magic there? Eh?
Yes, and you expect them to go to the WAFCON and perform magic. Then once they fail, we'll start looking at the coach. We'll start saying Oshoala is old. We'll start saying Ajibade should retire. We'll start saying, no, they are process to these things. We are slowly losing our birthright as a footballing powerhouse in Africa. We are losing it. We are losing our birthright. We are losing our position as one of the biggest nations in sports in Africa. And the way we are going, very, very, very soon, Nigeria will be a thing of the past. Will be a thing of the past in terms of football because we don't prepare for things. We don't prepare for things. We become so lazy and we are. I'm tired. We politicize everything. How have the Super Falcons not played friendly games? How have Nigeria? I cannot even think about how Nigeria is not playing the under 17. I don't want to go there because I will start crying because I remember when I was growing up, even when the Super Falcons, the Super Eagles were giving us issues, you see that under 17, no
Yes.
worry, no
That's all we used to
worries.
console ourselves.
That under 17, no worries. We get that. We need to console ourselves. Under 17, under 20, we will do well. We might not win it, but we will give a good account of ourselves. But
Then
these
the
days,
Super Falcons, ice
the
on the
Super
cake
Falcons,
because they
no.
deliver
You
anytime.
said something and I smiled. You said they will say if they had this up, they will play strong under
Mm,
7-0. That is
yes.
it. That is the Super Falcons. It's not that. Trust me, it's not that other African countries have catch up with us. No, it's not possible. You can't catch up with the team that good. What has happened is our football, our standard, our preparations, our selections in terms of players have dropped drastically. That is what has happened. It's not like nobody catch up with us. We were the one that have dropped because now we don't have good infrastructure. Morocco cannot spend all those billions building stadiums, building grassroots tournaments and all of that, and you expect them because you have people that can play. No, it's not about the talent now. It's about what, how are you prepared? What are you putting into it? What investment is being going down? What intentionality is being shown at these things? So that's where we are now. This is where we are now. We just have to accept ourselves. We are no longer powerhouse. But I tell you, we have 2 years to fix this thing. If in the next 2 years things does not change drastically in Nigeria football, trust me, our football down to the Nigerian League, down to the Super Falcons, down to the under 17, under 20, the Super Eagles will be a thing of the past. Trust me.
Well said, Walter. I think you have said everything that needs to be said about this topic. Then I will be moving over to to England to discuss Manchester United game. But after this break, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back. It's still P&B Sports right here in Abuja. And of course, I'm still very much with Walter Odige from Lagos. Walter, let's move over to England. You know, they say charity begins at home. So we have to discuss anything concerning Nigeria and Africa before we go over to England. Manchester United, their trouble still continues. They are languishing on 14th on the table, and they played Newcastle, I think, on Sunday, and it was a 4-1 defeat. Same story, same old story at St. James's Park. What do you have to make out of this, Mr. Walter?
First off, United fans have come out to say it was a friendly match, and they are preparing for Lyon in the Europa League, and that their focus is not on the Premier League anymore. They are focused on the Europa League more. That being said, the truth of the matter is, even if United were not in the Europa League and were to play that game with 100% seriousness and focus, that result would have still ended 4-1 in favor of Newcastle. Newcastle currently are miles street ahead of Manchester United. Manchester United right now, it's just they can't just wait for the season to end. Like I said earlier, the only hope they have is how can we win this Europa League and qualify for the Champions League. I think if Manchester United were to win the Europa League, by the way, that would make a fantastic season, regardless of where they finish in the league, regardless of all the troubles and all the
At least
disappointments.
they will have a Champions League football.
Yes, yes, yes. That means they will qualify for the Champions League, which I think it is what this club needs right now. That will help them to attract some certain level of players. That will help them, financially. That will also help them in terms of income and revenue and all of that. So yes, but that being said, the performance against Newcastle, I wasn't surprised. They are, I think, fifth in the league. So United have a chance, but like I said, I won't be surprised if Lyon were to come to Old Trafford and qualify. But
Walter,
I
if you
think
are Ruben Amorim, will you still keep faith with Onana?
he actually tried not to keep faith in Onana against Newcastle, and we saw the results. You know, he dropped
But but
Onana
but
to the
don't you
bench.
think? But don't you think even Onana was there, he would have received, or he would have conceived such amount of
The
goal?
same thing. What I'm saying is, what option do you have if you don't want to start Onana? What option do you have? The reserve, the second choice goalkeeper is not good. It's as terrible as Onana. The third choice goalkeeper is also not good. So I think United has made a lot of, will I say, financial mistake. Let me use the word of Gigli. United has made a lot of financial mistakes in recent years. And Onana, imagine your first choice not being good enough, your second choice not being good enough, your third choice not being good enough. And those three goalkeepers cost United a total of about 80 million euros. You
But
know,
but but, but do you feel sorry for Ruben Amorim as it stands?
I don't feel sorry for him. To be fair, I don't feel. No, no, no. Trust me, I don't feel sorry for him because it's the job he took. It's the job he took, and the truth of the matter is, I sympathize with him. I understand his pain. I understand his situation. Three Premier League proven players, Kekes from Bournemouth, it's not nice from Wolf. These are guys United is just a young player who needs to adapt, but we need ready-made players. So I'm suspecting Amorim will also get it wrong in the transfer window if I'm to go by his first signing. But that being said, Manchester United need to clear out about at least 8 players need to leave this summer window if they are to have any chance of becoming the club that they are. At least 8 players needs to leave.
Let's just keep our finger crossed and hope they get it right this time. Away from Manchester United, Walter, as we try to wrap up, Arsenal and Real Madrid Champions League this week. Do you see any chance for Real Madrid?
I would like to. There's two sides of me going to this game. Walter, the football fan, and Walter, the journalist. So Walter, the journalist, I would like to say no chance for Real Madrid, no chance because I would like to you. Arsenal knows how to play football, Arsenal, Arteta knows how to play
Okay,
around.
cool.
Mind you, we've seen it before. Liverpool went to Barcelona and they lost 3-0 to Barcelona in the Camp Nou. Then Barcelona came to Anfield and Liverpool won that game by 4-0. So we've seen it before, and it's not going to be. It's not going to be the first time. It's not going to be no. I think it's something Real Madrid can do. They have the players to do. Mbappe, Vini, Rodrigo, Bellingham, Valverde. They have the players to do that, and I believe it's going to be a big game. And I really want Madrid to do it because I don't want Arsenal to qualify as a fan. But but that makes
Why are you
makes
being
me happy.
biased? Eh? I thought you just be fair. Yeah? Why are you being
I gave you
biased?
I gave you I gave you my two sides, the fan and the journalist. So the
Okay,
journalist was not biased.
okay, Walter. What if, at the blast of the first seconds or first minute, Madrid hit a goal, like scored one goal? Don't
Then
you think
that
the game will
changes the
open
whole
up?
game. The game will open up. So if Madrid scores in the first 10 minutes, don't worry, we are in for a proper UEFA Champions League tie. That game will open up, and that will unsettle Arsenal.
Arsenal.
That will bring, yeah, that will put fear in them. That will make all their tactics, all their plans, they will just forget themselves for that moment. So they just need to be as disciplined as possible in the first 30 minutes of that game. They must make sure they don't concede, stay compact, frustrate Real Madrid players, kick them, make them tired, delay the game, stop their reading, give them break, make it a stopgap game. That's what Arsenal needs to do in the first 30 minutes of that game. And if they can survive halftime with maybe just one goal, or halftime with a goalless, with being drawing, I think that will give them a lot of confidence.
All right. I think it's a good place for us to leave the show today. The sport analyst Walter Odige, I want to thank you very much indeed for giving us your time this morning to discuss sport with us this morning. Thank you very much, Walter.
The pleasure is mine.
Thank you. So that's the size of our show this morning. I'm Abel Sunday, and for me and the entire team right here in Abuja, I say goodbye.